Sharon here. Gosh, it's so good to see you this week. I know you haven't seen me in a couple of weeks. Honey, I'm busy as a cranberry merchant, let me tell you. Trying to get that jewelry side up for you and the skincare and everything just blowing and going in all my little projects. But I want to thank you so much for coming and spending time with me today. I have been inundated for numerous months asking me to do a drugstore look. Now, everybody knows I don't wear a lot of drugstore stuff, and it's not because I don't like it. Some things I do wear from the drugstore. But you guys know how I am. I get, set in one speed, like, go high end, and I kind of get stuck there. But it all started coming back to me, one by one. And I did have some drugstore things. I did check my drawers, and I found it. Yay! So you're going to absolutely love this. First of all, I want to start with the foundation that I chose for this video. The one drugstore I have is the Bourjois Healthy Mix. I think you all have seen me wear this on a previous video in the past. I love it, love it, love it. It was very hard to get matched up with this particular foundation because I had to get someone in another state match me, if you will, and send it to me. Do I love it? Absolutely love it. It's a fabulous foundation. Put it on with a beauty blender. It's quick and it's easy and it's totally buildable. And I love that. It doesn't streak and it is long wearing, I will say that. The next drugstore foundation that I used to wear a lot about 3 years ago, when I say a lot, during the week, was the Revlon Colorstay. Now, I really enjoyed this, and then when I jumped up my retin-A, my skin became much, much drier, and then this became very patchy and drying on my skin. So I haven't used that in a while, and I even tried mixing this with a drop of olive oil as well, and a couple of other different oils. Jojoba oil was one of my favorites, and it's still... I didn't get the same effect as I did before, so I quit using that. But I can tell you this, I loved this product when I loved it, okay? I think Elle wears this product, and Elle, let me know if that's happened to you, and if so, what did you do to fix it, darling, okay? Love it. All right, that takes care of the foundation. The next thing that I usually do after I get my foundation done, of course, we're going to go through the primer. Now, the primer that I use, because everybody knows I'm a silicone nut, a Smashbox girl, okay? But I found the Wet n Wild primer. And you know what? I really liked this. I enjoyed it. Now, I can't say I like it better than my Smashbox because I really am addicted. But this was very unusual primer. As it dried, it became very, very smooth. Almost had kind of a powdery feel at the end, but not drying. It was very unusual. In fact, I might have to try that again because I really did like the primer, okay? I mean, it's different. It's unusual. I really liked it. And right after I started priming, of course, I'm going to go into under my eyes. It's on the drugstore concealer that I picked up in my drawer was the L'Oreal Visible Lift. So I have that under my eyes now. Haha, see, drugstore, you ladies, I know you're proud of me. Okay, then moving right along to the eyebrows. I normally use a Chanel pencil, okay, and then I use brow shadow as well. But I knocked out the Chanel just to make you guys happy. And so I was using the NYX Brow Kit. Now, I've used this for a long time, and I absolutely love it. Let me show you here. It's got several shades of the brown. I normally stick... Which one? Let me look at it for a minute. Okay. Yeah. This is the one. I don't have glasses on. Normally stick with right here. Now that is for this side. For this side, because I told you all I have a tattoo screw up, okay? For this side, I have to mix the white with this to get this and try to get it even. Doesn't always work, but I try. And this was very inexpensive. I actually got this at the beauty supply. Very inexpensive. I think it was like $5. But it's heaven. It comes with stencils. And the little brush, I've been using it for years. Love it, love it, love it. Cannot do without it. Or I'd be naked on here, girls. Okay. So after the eyebrows are done, we're going to the shadows. Now, because I have umpteen million palettes like you all do, the one thing that I went to that I absolutely love, I think this was one of the greatest things on the market next to Urban Decay Basics, but that was not a drugstore item. So I pulled out my Sonia Kashuk. Now, this is from Target. This was probably one of the best neutral palettes I have ever seen. And that is what I have on my eyes today. I have used this a lot. I absolutely love this palette. I mean, you can do every kind of neutral eye look in the world. Now, I have this all over my complete lid here. This was a transition color for me. I dropped down and used the dark brown in the V, and I used black on top of that, and I used this for an eyeliner, this brown. So this served the whole purpose. I might add, this color right here, this light kind of taupey brown, was my contour that I used today. That's right, ladies. You can use your shadows for contour. And can I tell you, that's like, you know, stop, shop, and get it done all at one time. This is a great palette. I love this. I think this is about the third palette that I bought of hers, because I mean, I absolutely love it, and I go through it like crazy. If you want a neutral look, fast, easy, quick, this is the palette. The colors are phenomenal. The pigment is to die for, and it's just smooth, easy peasy. This is the look. Okay, then let's talk about going down and giving my face a little bronze. Because I'm so fair complected, I'm like a fair / medium. I want something light. Most bronzers are too orange for me, or they're too harsh, or they're too dark. It's not gonna work. This is the bronzer that I love, and it is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. When I tell you this is to die for, you know what? It smells like coconut too. Ooh, it smells good. If nothing else, you get your rocks off by smelling it. Ooh, lovely. But that's the truth. I use a big brush, and, you know, I contour down here, some bronze here, under the chin, the neck, and same thing on the other side. And definitely in the line where I'm going to contour as well, because I don't use a heavy contour. But this bronzer is to die for. It smells good. It puts off such a subtle bronze. You're not orange. Love it. This is probably the best thing I've seen on the market in a long time. Okay, now let's talk about a little highlighting here, okay? Now let's switch over. Let's do blush. I love Milani blushes. I love MAC, I love Chanel, and I love Milani blushes the best. I do like some Estee Lauders. But for drugstore, you cannot beat Milani blushes. Now, I mix my blushes like a lot of us do. This particular blush I have on, this duo, this is... Let me get my glasses, ladies. What would I do without my bloody glasses? This is... Oh, Berry Amour. Isn't that a beautiful color? Look at that color. That is to die for, ladies. I mean to tell you. To die for. Can you see that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love it. Now then, with that, I mixed the Luminoso. Everybody's got that, I'm sure. We all love it. I've been crazy about this. This is like, well, I don't know how many I bought, lots. But this I mix with a lot of colors. I love this. And the Luminoso is, and I'm going to put it right next to this one, is this color. It's a peachy color. The other one is a peach pink. So between the two of them, I look magnificent. What can I tell you? Now, I will tell you this. I saw a makeup artist the other day that was doing someone's eyes, and she wanted to add color up here. she was using the Luminoso blush to give it color here and here. She was even going in the crease lines. So I don't know how many of you have used the Milani blushes to go into your transition or your crease line, you know, to soften it up. These blushes worked beautifully. They were to die for. You should have seen it, ladies. I was surprised. All right, now to top it off with a little bronzer. I already told you that I used my shadow right here in my Sonia Kashuk to do my contouring, the highlighting that I use from the drugstore. It says it's a bronzer. Okay, this is not a bronzer. It's Reserve Your Cabana. I'm sure all of you have seen this too. It's not a big mystery, but that's what I use for my highlighting. All right, filling in and brightening up, a little bit on my brow bone, etc., etc. Beautiful, 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 and inexpensive, ladies. This stuff was, I don't know. I love it though. I'm going to tell you that's going to be a staple. Now, on my eyeliner, I wet my eyeliner brush, and I had already told you that I used these two colors for my eyeliner, okay, because I put some down, used the same color underneath the lashes, and this as well. I don't like a jet stark black. My hair is too blonde. I'll look like the happy hooker, so I have to combine colors and just use a real stark dark brown in color. And then I topped it off with the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. Love it, love it, love it. It's been on the market 100 years. Everybody knows, everybody loves it. There are several others up there that I like, and that about 2 years ago when I first started my channel, I put on a few videos, then I had to hit the road and come back months later, do a couple more. I had discussed one of the telescopic mascaras that I absolutely loved, and it had the ball at the end of it. That was to die for. And when they discontinued that, I thought I was going to throw myself over a balcony, because it separated your lashes, then it coated all the rest. It was so thick and beautiful, but what can I tell you? But the Voluminous gives you a lot of fullness. I do like that. Okay, then to end my story, my lips, of course. You know, a girl's got to have her sexy lips. I've got a NYX pencil here, and this color is Bloom. We love our Bloom. And then Milani lipstick, and you ladies are going to just have fun. This is Blushing Beauty in number 51. I've got it on now, and this is a great color. But you know me, I'm a lipstick whore. I've got every color in the rainbow of lipsticks. But this is to die for. Perfect for fall. If you don't get this, you don't know what you're missing. So go to Walgreens, pick up a Milani. It's number 51 in the Blushing Beauty. I want to thank all of you ladies. I hope I made you happy. I did a drugstore video. I know you wanted me to do a get ready with me. I hear that too. As soon as I get set up a little better where I am, because I think I figured out how we're going to do this, even if I have to bring in a professional, I'm going to get this get ready with me done sooner or later. But until then, I let you know, my goodies, I love you to death. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you're having a fantastic week. And I'll be anxious to talk to you later this week, because I have a couple of more videos coming for you, ladies. So you be smart, you take care, and stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up if you like this video.